It's game on. We now bring you another special sports presentation.
Welcome back to the pregame show, High School Basketball 2023 on SoCoTicket.com, your source for local sports streaming. We have this game on YouTube as well as our website. And the Hatfields, what I call the Pueblo's version of the Hatfields and the McCoys. Pueblo South and Pueblo East, and went through the outstanding coach for Pueblo South, state champion as a player and a coach with the girls, lots of runner-ups. And what can I say? My old friend Cream Puff, and I'll never forget that 94 team that took state. Nadia Lopez, 10 straight free throws. And you know what? You know what it takes. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I love your intros all the time.
Hey, I have a terrible short-term memory. What did you say your name was again?
Yeah, exactly.
But I remember stuff that happened 30 years ago.
I know you do.
People that have wronged me like 30 years ago, I've got them back like 30 years later,
well,
you know?
You gave away my age.
I know, I didn't get on. That's all right. You look good. Hey, what are your thoughts on your team so far?
You know, Tony, I don't know. I set up a tough schedule for him.
Yeah, you did.
And, not going to sugarcoat it. You know, we've got our lunch. Some of these games that we played, Arapahoe, Smoky Hill, and you can either fold from that or learn from it. Right now, heading into the league, we're going to see if those couple games in there, Air Academy, Mesa Ridge, has made us fold or has it made us tougher. See.
Absolutely, that's a great point. You know, talk about looking forward to this, the league opener. You know, it's a Pueblo East team that has really improved in leaps and bounds.
Yeah.
You know, they weren't that good in a county tournament. They took Harrison to the wall. They beat Cheyenne Mountain. It seemed like they're defining their roles a little bit on their team and their identity. What are you looking for this team, and what are going to be some of the keys to win this game, starting with their effort defensively?
Sure. Well, you know, Massaro always does a good job with what he has, and he brings along his teams. And honestly, last year, the most physical team that we played in league was East. I mean,
yep.
they're always going to be physical. And so, truly, it's how do we take that physicality and how do we just get into rhythm? You know, we don't know how the officiating is going to go. We can't control it.
Yep.
We don't know. We're going to have to play through contact, play through fouls, and hopefully we can set a little bit of tone, but I know East is trying to do the same.
You know, your team, the one thing I noticed about your team is that what kind of pace are you looking at to play? You know, last year you guys just all out, wall to wall, full court pressure. Of course, you had Maurice's brother Terrence. You had Jace Bella. What kind of pace are you looking forward to playing this game, and maybe kind of how you're going to try to set the pace for the rest of the season?
Well, we have come out a lot in practice, and we've decided this is who we're going to be, and then all of a sudden we aren't that. You know, we come out in a game, and maybe we don't execute what we've been practicing or things like that. And again, it's going to be up to these boys to decide.
Yep.
What do they want to do, and what do they want their identity to be, Tony?
Yep.
Because here's the thing: if I come out and I try to set that, and that's not what they're going to buy into, then I can't. I'm speaking to a wall.
I hear you.
So we're going to see. I mean, I try to set it, but it's really not up to me. It's these boys, and they're going to have to determine what type of team they're going to be. And right now, I'll be honest, I thought maybe we would be set in that right now. We're not. We're going to still look for who we are through league play, which, you know, might give us a hit here and there. We might lose a game or two. I don't know. We'll see. What happens.
Best of luck tonight.
Thank
Absolutely.
you.
You're absolutely correct.
Playoffs aren't until the end of February, March. So what is that, 6 weeks?
That's right.
Hopefully we can figure it out by then.
5 o'clock rolls around, it's daylight outside now.
Yeah.
That means it's that time.
That's right.
That's right. And
Right.
you know, and see, I know you. You got some tricks up your sleeve
Yeah, I
too.
know about that.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, that's the head basketball coach of Pueblo South, Shannon Lane. We'll be back with more of the pregame show after this. High school basketball 2023, Pueblo East, Pueblo South on SoCoSports.com. Back with the pregame show, high school basketball 2023 on SoCoTicket.com. Pueblo East and Pueblo South, we're in for the head basketball coach at Pueblo East, my longtime friend, great athlete, pro baseball player, Mike Massaro. Coach, how you doing?
Doing great, Tone. Always good to see you.
I told you that was going to be a heck of a game in here, didn't I?
Yes, you
did. And I'm so proud of the way you guys played, man. Your kids played their heart out. And I think when you look at, when it boils down to, you can preach the X's and O's, and sometimes you may be overmatched athletically, but I thought your kids are good, left it on the floor in that game, and are really doing a better job of defining their roles on this team.
I would agree. We were very, very proud of them. You know, we thought we let that one slip away. Just too many turnovers late that, decreased the lead and then ultimately lost the game. But they're playing their butts off. They're playing their hearts out. They're starting to, like you said, fit into their role and understand what they do and maximize themselves in that role. And hopefully we can continue it rolling tonight.
You've been coaching a long time. You know, to me, a coach is more than a coach guy that barks out the plays and defines roles. Sometimes you have players you can kick in the butt and it won't bother them. Other players you have to handle with kid gloves a little bit because they have more of a delicate psyche. Talk about the different roles that a coach plays in this day and age, especially in 2023, when the roles in life are a lot different than what they used to be.
You hit it on the head. You know, it's about relationships. So the guys aren't going to do what you want them to do if you don't build those relationships. And that's one thing we pride ourselves on is to know each kid and to learn each guy and to develop those bonds and those relationships. And like you said, then you know how to push different buttons and you tell them to run through the wall and they will.
What is about South tonight? They played a gauntlet level schedule, man. You're talking about Arapahoe, Smoky Hill, Mesa Ridge, whatever. You know about Maurice. You guys know each other so well. What are you looking at? What are you going to have to do to win this game? I mean, I know that maybe they're all this and that, and you're this and that or whatever, but, you know, Mike, you're a competitor, man. You don't like to lose, and this is Pueblo South and Pueblo East. What are you going to have to do maybe as far as tempo to slow these guys down and keep this game close going into the fourth quarter?
Well, that's exactly it. We have to control the tempo. We have to play our speed because they're going to want to get out and go. They're going to try to speed us up. And that's one thing we did a great job at in the first half at Harrison was play our speed and control the tempo. So we're going to have to do that again. We're going to have to rebound the basketball. Maurice is a great player, one of the best guards in the state. He's going to get his. We just got to make sure that we keep everybody else at bay and figure out a way to shoot the ball well again.
Got to shoot. Hey, man, good luck, all right?
Thank you.
The league plays
Appreciate
here.
you.
You notice the 5 o'clock of the days, there's a little daylight out there, huh? It's getting that time, isn't it?
It is.
All right, man, I'll let you get with the team. I love you, brother.
Love you, too.
Okay,
Thanks,
that's the head basketball coach at Pueblo East, Mike Massaro. More of the pregame show after this timeout. High school basketball 2023 after this on SoCoTicket.com. All right.
When you need to get around town quickly and easily, call City Cab 719-543-2525. With City Cab of Pueblo, you get convenient, safe, and affordable transportation around Pueblo and surrounding areas 24/7. City Cab is Pueblo's #1 transportation company with safe and friendly drivers. If you need airport and Medicaid shuttle services, City Cab has your travel covered. From Colorado Springs to Denver and beyond, just call 719-543-2525 or simply book online at PuebloCityCab.com.
Hey, good folks, once again, this is Tony Wright. Now, even though I changed locations, I still get my barbecue at Gigi's Barbecue, located on Highway 50 West, right across from Chick-fil-A. From their lip-smacking ribs, pulled pork to the juicy brisket, Gigi's has it all. Gigi offers a friendly, down-to-earth atmosphere to dine in, and they can also bring the food to you as well. Gigi's can cater from 30 people up to 300 or more. They were also voted Best Barbecue in Pueblo in 2015. So get your barbecue fix on today at Gigi's, located on Highway 50 West, right across from Chick-fil-A.
This program is brought to you in part by Spectrum Community Services, home and community-based services to persons with developmental disabilities. For more information, call 545-4057. Spectrum Community Services, adding more to life.
Well, once again, a very pleasant good evening. Welcome back to the Colorado State Fair Event Center. The Hatfields and McCoys, Pueblo East and Pueblo South. Tony Wright has the starting lineup.
Real quickly for Pueblo South, same as always. Number 2, Ray J. Aragon. Number 23, Desmond Floyd. Number 24, Maurice Austin. Number 33, Mateo Esquivel. And number 30, check that, number 55. Check that, starting tonight, number 40, Harlem Jones.
And you talked about him the other night, that maybe it's time he gets a shot, and here it is.
He's got his shot. And for Pueblo East, we're looking at Jaden Padilla, MJ Delgado, Zach Trujillo, Caleb Lucero, as well as Kadir Martinez. Martin, excuse me. What am I thinking about? Okay. Here's the tap. Controlled by Pueblo East. They have the basketball just underway. East coming into this game with a record of 3-10. Overtime loss to Harrison, the game that we covered a few days ago. As trying to go behind the back with a dribble for East is Padilla. And he's going to take the ball out. It's knocked away by Austin. Nice crowd here at the Event Center.
Opening tip-off brought to you by Pueblo Insurance. Deb Marino and her team proud to sponsor local sports here in Southern Colorado.
All right, here we go. East with the basketball. They're going to try to play tempo. Mike Massaro said his team has to control the tempo in this game. That's a key for East. Tempo's everything in this contest. And Martin turns it over. He loses it. Here comes Austin back the other way. Driving down the lane. Blows by his guy. Underhand layup on the wind. It is good.
He is so quick when he gets to the rim. He just does so much.
Quick two from Maurice Austin, and the first two to the South High Colts. Back the other way comes Pueblo East. With it is Padilla. Holds up on the left wing. Now looking. Swings a pass over on the right side to Lucero. South in that sticky man-to-man. Lucero almost turned it over, but he swings the pass over to Venegas. Now Venegas back over to Delgado. Delgado drives down the lane. Throws up, tried to throw up a shot and bounced off Ray J. Aragon out of bounds. Good defense that time by Ray J.
Yep, South D'ing it up, and that's going to be key for them. They've got to get stops and make shots if they want to get into their rhythm and their style of play.
So East is yet to score as the pass goes into Lucero. Now he dribbles, now swings a pass on top. Now with the basketball is Jaden Padilla. East and South. East a home team tonight. Gold jerseys trimmed in black. South with the white pants and the white jerseys trimmed in black and a touch of gray. Here's Martin with the basketball at the free throw line. Can't get out the shot. Whips a pass over to Lucero. Running layup on the wind. It is good. Caleb Lucero with his first two scored, tied at 2. South quickly back the other way. Ray J. Aragon shakes, bakes, pulls up, foul line jumper. It hits nothing but the air. Well, got a little net, but it was below the net. South has had a long tradition of playing very well here at the Event Center over the years. In fact, JJ, their head coach, Shannon Lane, prefers to play the playoffs games here.
Absolutely.
And she's had done so with great success. All right, here's Pueblo East with the basketball as Delgado, he stepped on the baseline with a dribble, and that's another turnover to Pueblo East. They're second in the first quarter. How about Topper Factory RV Center, 2010 Highway 50 West Pueblo. Online at topperfactory.com. And remember, when the tough get going, the tough go camping. Are you ready to go camping in this weather?
Not so much right now.
All right, here's South of the basketball. Aragon pulls up. Jumper 15-footer on the left baseline is no good. Offensive rebound to Harlem Jones. Kicks it on top to Austin. His three-pointer rolls off the rim, no good. And a nice rebound taken on by Pueblo East Padilla. He's double-teamed now, swings the pass over to Delgado, drives in the lane, and he lost a handle out of bounds and another turnover to Pueblo East. Kind of a filling out process, I would say.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And you talked about that in the early part, doing the old stick and move,
yeah,
stick and move.
You know, kind of cautious there, but the haymakers will come. 5:34 and counting in the first quarter. Score tied at 2. Ray J. Aragon dribbling at the top of the key for Pueblo South. Now swings a pass to Austin. Layup on the wind. It is good again. Maurice Austin 4, Pueblo East 2. South applying the full court pressure, something we did not see a lot of and a lot of times during the preseason. But East's going to get it across with the basketball is Padilla, and he is fouled on a double team. They're going to get Austin on that one. South not a lot of depth, man.
Yeah, they got to stay out of foul trouble, and especially number 24.
Yeah. Unlike Central, which plays 10 deep in a hockey platoon-style system. All right, here we go. Martin with it on the right wing. Now swings a pass down on the low post to Padilla. Now with the basketball on top for Pueblo East is Caleb Lucero. Holds up, swings a pass over on the baseline back to Padilla. Padilla finds Martin. He'll let a 15-foot baseline jumper fly, and he got it.
And that's good for 3 for Martin.
Kadir Martin with a nice shot. And here's a layup back the other way, and it is good. Harlem Jones with a 2-pointer. Back and forth through goal. South lead at 1 to 6-5. Clock moving, 4:33 and counting. Once again, we're in the first quarter. Thanks for joining Consoko Ticket. Aragon knocks it away. Austin picks up, steal by Colts. He goes in, throws up a shot, no good. Foul Pueblo East.
Good hustle. Like to call that active rest when you think the play calms down. and everybody's going to relax on the inbound play. They get a steal, and that's what they've been famous for the last couple of years under head coach Shannon Lane.
Absolutely. So pass goes into, or Austin gets the pass back. Esquivel had it momentarily. Austin, a foul line jumper, looks good, and it is good.
Head
he
and
is
shoulders.
3 for 3.
Actually, 3 for 4.
3 for 4. That's right. He missed that one
miss.
three-pointer he missed. Thank you, sir. Here comes East back the other way. Here's a running left. Scoop underhand, missed that time. Lucero missed it, and the ball goes out of bounds over to Pueblo South. And I don't think that's the kind of ball that East wants to play, trying to force a shot down low. You know, you get a breakdown court, spread it out, man. Work for a positive shot. You don't want to get behind no more than 8 or 9 points against this team.
Absolutely. You get double digits against his team, and you're in trouble.
Yep. All right, here we go. Esquivel with a basketball on the right wing for the South Colts. Kicks it on top to Maurice Austin. No doubt a first bona fide All-Stater this season. Now Esquivel has it. Kicks it over on the left wing to Floyd. Floyd looks, finds Austin. South being patient with the basketball. Little shake and bake. Layup on the way. Missed it that time. And a nice rebound taken out by Pueblo East. Trying to see who got that rebound. That was Venegas.
Number 20.
Now with the basketball is Caleb Lucero on the right wing. Now swings it on top to Padilla. Padilla back over to Lucero. South of the man-to-man. South with a 3-point lead. East playing it patient. Driving down the lane and losing the basketball. It goes right to Lucero. And he has it taken away by Esquivel. Pass down court to Harlem Jones. Goes up and he lays it up and in. Harlem Jones with 4 points. East turning it over. And just like that, they're down by 5. 10-5. 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. East has got to be very, very careful. Back the other way comes Delgado. He has it taken away. And back the other way comes Austin. Layup on the way, and it is good. And it might be time for East to take a timeout, and they will take a timeout. 2 minutes, 49 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Thanks for joining us on SocoTicket.com. South on top, 12-5. We'll be back after this on SocoTicket.com.
It's game time, and what a great time for a Subway sandwich from Joe DeLeo Subway stores in Pueblo. With 4 Pueblo locations, there's one near you. Great before the game, after the game, or anytime. Make it the way you want, hot, cold, big, or epic. And it's always made fresh at Joe DeLeo Subway stores. Sandwiches and salads with health-conscious options. 3216 West Northern near South High School. In Blend, in Walmart on Pueblo's South Side. And the new location, 1271 West Pueblo Boulevard. At the corner of Lake and Pueblo Boulevard. Joe DeLeo Subway stores of Pueblo.
Well, good evening. Welcome back to the Colorado State Fair Event Center, along with Chelsea Lynn and Tony Wright, the man on the play-by-play. I'm JJ Valentine. Sounding fine.
JJ, 3 seconds later, I'm a sound.
There you go, and back to action.
Okay, you sounded good. Just shut up and call the game. All right, here we go. East with the basketball. Back the other way is Delgado. Kicks a pass over to Martin. Martin tried to give and go to Delgado. He lost it. Esquivel gets to loose basketball. Another turnover to East. Now he gets it over to Ray J., who's a heck of a ball player. He throws it away. Gives it right back to the man who's in the game. And the layup on the way, and that is no good. And missing that shot for East was Zayden Stevens. And another turnover for Pueblo South as they throw it away. Bevy of turnovers here. 2:13 and counting here in the first quarter. South of the lead, 12-5. With the basketball is Padilla, and he's called for traveling.
Yeah, Shannon Lane was not happy about those last 2 sequences there. Just not very good passes. You got to value the possession.
Yeah, you do. All right,
this is an emotional game. We talked about it, Hatfields and McCoys. This one's emotional.
You can feel it. It's like a quiet kind of tension in the crowd.
Absolutely.
You know? All right, here we go. Aragon with the ball in the left wing. He's got an opening, pulls up, jumper, catch, stuck it good. Ray J. Aragon. Ray J. You can call me Ray, you can call me Jay, but JJ, don't call him late for dinner.
There you go. His first 2 points of the game.
All right, 14-5, and the basketball knocked out of bounds by Aragon. Aragon off to a good start. Has some tough shooting nights in the games that we covered, but he's a senior. He knows when he has to crank it up, too.
And that's the thing. And this team is so capable all the way across that bench.
Jeff Baca in a game for Pueblo South. Haven't seen much of him this season. See what he can do. Substitution for Pueblo East as Jaden Cisneros in the game. Is that Jaden or Jaden? Jaden, thank you. Just want to make double sure. All right, Trujillo with the basketball.
I'm sorry, Javen.
Javen, okay, there we go. I thought so. Lucero.
Yeah, there's a Javen and a Jaden.
Okay,
there you go.
That's all. I just wanted to make sure. Javen with a pass. Now it gets it down in the low post to Trujillo. And a reverse layup and a pass over to Padilla. His layup is good. And a good pass and an assist. And Austin dribbles it off his leg out of bounds. Another turnover to South.
Well, you got another face in the lineup, and this kid is the quarterback on the football team in Zayden Stevens. And he did a nice job, very patient, waited for the cutter, and threw a perfect pass and a good finish. Got a football score, 14-7.
All righty, here we go. This is basketball, not football. East with the basketball. A lot of pressure being applied to Cisneros. Now he finds his man at the top near midcourt is Padilla. Now Padilla trying to dribble off Esquivel. He falls down, but a tripping foul will be called on Pueblo South now to be the first foul on Jeff Baca. 47 seconds to go. Des Floyd in the game. He'll take out Esquivel. He's trying to trim the deficit. Pass goes on the top of the key to Lucero. Three-pointer is good.
Wow.
Caleb Lucero, 5 points. East lead down to 4, 14-10. Here comes Austin back the other way. You can feel the competitive fire in this game. Austin at the top of the key now swings it over to Floyd. Now Floyd finds Aragon. He'll park it for a three on the way. Short off the rim, no good. Only one shot for South, and with a rebound for Pueblo East is Jaden Padilla. Now swings the pass down court to Lucero. Throws up a shot. It's good, but it will not count. A foul before the shot, and that will be, I believe, on number 23, Desmond Floyd.
That will be Des Floyd. His first personal foul. 14-10. What a game. 17 seconds remaining.
Yeah, 3-0 run for East here.
And that was a big one.
Yes, it was. Here we go. See if East can get a bucket here. Martin wide open. Baseline three-pointer is good again.
See, East is starting to make shots, and they're coming around.
South lead down to 2, 14-12, 8 seconds left. Here's Maurice Austin. He's going to park it for a three on the way. It is no good. Rebound taken out by Caleb Lucero. He's going to just dribble out the clock. And a nice rally from Pueblo East in the first quarter. At the end of one, I should say, Pueblo East trailing South. The Colts on top, 14-12. We'll be back after this on SoCoTicket.com.
When selecting your insurance coverage, you want to work with an agent that takes the time to understand your needs and cares about meeting those needs. Deborah Marino is that agent at Pueblo Insurance, providing unbeatable service since 2009. She can help you find the protection you deserve at the price you can afford, specializing in home and auto insurance as well as other specialty insurance. They work one-on-one with each client to ensure that you receive the right policy to fit your situation. Pueblo Insurance, 1636 Highway 50 West, your local hometown insurance agent, next to East Coast Pizza. Phone 542-0948.
Golden Gate Manor Transportation knows your health and well-being are important, so getting a ride to your doctor shouldn't be an issue. That's why we offer non-emergency medical transportation services, which includes but are not limited to southeastern Colorado, and at no cost to Medicaid recipients. So don't miss another medical appointment or service because you don't have a means of transportation. Call today to find out more. Our friendly staff is here to help you, and se habla español, helping you through the gate of better health. Golden Gate Manor Transportation, your non-emergency medical transportation solution.
This program is brought to you in part by Spectrum Community Services, home and community-based services to persons with developmental disabilities. For more information, call 545-4057. Spectrum Community Services, adding more to life.
Welcome back to the State Fair Event Center. South saw a 7-point lead, dribble to 2 as Esquivel goes in, running layup is blocked, but a foul will be called. The one official called a foul near midcourt, and the one down near the basket didn't call it, but maybe he had a better angle. Nevertheless, it's going to be 2 foul shots for Pueblo South.
Yeah, Zayden Stevens. Oh, Kadir Martin.
Yeah, that's his first, though. Nobody in foul trouble. So 2 foul shots. Esquivel, first free throw is good, his first point of the game. Maurice Austin, leading scorer for Pueblo South at 8. He had Harlem Jones with 4 and 2 from Ray J. Aragon. Lucero, the leading scorer for Pueblo East with 12. Second free throw on the way is good for Esquivel. South back on top by 4. Just on the way in the second quarter, East and South. East with the basketball. Dribbling is MJ Delgado. Now whips the pass over the right swing to Isaiah Trujillo. Swings it into Martin. Shot on the way. Got it again. He has not missed. Kadir Martin having a terrific game tonight. South lead back down to 2 at 16-14. Here's Esquivel open for the three on the right baseline, but he won't take it. Instead, he'll kick it back on top to Austin. Maurice Austin. South playing a lazy pass by Austin, and that is knocked out of bounds by Aragon. I don't know if that was a lazy pass or if Aragon could have did a better job of coming to meet the ball, but I don't know, man.
Yeah, good
This team
defense
seems
there by
a little
Caleb
off at times
Lucero.
this season. Yeah, good defense there.
No doubt about it.
South
Caleb.
not playing that hardcore aggression that they usually do. This game favors Pueblo East as pace of this game. Three-pointer on the baseline is an air ball, and missing that one was Lucero. Stick back up and in that time. Zayden Stevens with his first two, and the score is tied. Second quarter action, a lot of time left. Aragon dribbling at the top of the key. Now gets a pass back over to Austin. Austin gets a pick, dribbles to the top. Three-pointer on the way. It rolls off the rim, no good. And that's going to be a backcourt, traveling called on Pueblo East. And that's a break for South. Nice rebound there by Caleb Lucero, but he fell down and was called for traveling. So Marita back in the game, and Harlem Jones will come out. East hanging in there. Here's the pass inside. Layup by Austin is good. So Maurice Austin, the first player in this game with double figures. He's got 10, 18-16. Here comes East back the other way. 6:25 and counting in the second quarter. Martin with the ball on the left wing. Now kicks a pass on top to Caleb. That's Caleb Lucero. Gets a pick from Martin. Can't find anybody. Swings a pass down to the baseline to Stevens. He'll let a long three-pointer fly off the rim, no good. And a rebound taken out by Desmond Floyd, and he's fouled in the backcourt. And that will be foul number 1 on Zayden Stevens. What are your thoughts so far?
It's about what I expected. You knew this was going to be emotional, it was going to be intense, and it's been just that way. I mean, 18-16, and we were close at the end of the first quarter. And it's kind of what I expected between these two teams because East, we knew what we were going to get from South, but watching East progress.
Three-pointer by Esquivel from the top of the key is off the back iron, no good, and East isn't getting any second shots. I should say South isn't getting any second shots. Three-pointer on the baseline is missed that time by Padilla. Rebound taken on by Ray J. He'll dribble down court himself, whips a pass down low, and it's saved and bounced nicely that time. It goes to Esquivel. Now Esquivel over to Marita. Marita gets it back over to Austin. Now the pass, and the shot is good, but traveling is called. That time by Desmond Floyd. It was a nice save by Floyd. He hit the jumper, but he's called for traveling.
Boy, what a great play. All the way around, good hustle. And he just shuffled his feet. I didn't see it, but he just shuffled his feet as he let that three-pointer go.
So 5:38 to go in the second quarter with a three-point bucket. East can take their first lead of the game here.
Actually, their second. They took it once.
That's right. Took it once at their very opening there. My bad about that. You have a good memory. I always did have problems with my short-term memory. All right, Stevens with the basketball. He's dribbling on the top, cut off by Floyd. He's looking. Now whips a pass over to Padilla. Now Padilla back over to Stevens, and he's called for carrying the basketball.
Yeah, East a little too helter-skelter that time, just trying to get in too much of a hurry. But that, again, they want to push tempo, but you got to be careful, proceed with caution, and that was just an empty trip that didn't have to be.
So South maintaining a 2-point lead, 18-16, 5:10 and counting in the second quarter. Desmond Floyd with the basketball, now whips it over to Esquivel. Esquivel looking now over to Aragon. He's open a little bit, but won't take the shot. Whips it down to the low post of Marita, and he throws up a terrible shot. It hits the bottom of the backboard. No good. Taken away by Martin. Now Martin gives the basketball up to Padilla. Padilla cut off on the right baseline. Now swings it on top of Trujillo. He goes in, and he's called for the offensive foul.
Good job by Desmond Floyd. There's that speed of South's defense. Beat him to the spot, established himself, and draws the foul. Nonetheless, I like the way they're attacking the basket.
I do too. Martin's having a sensational game. 6 points, perfect 3 of 3 from the field. Back in the game for East is Caleb Lucero, 18-16.
Stevens has brought some energy off the bench.
Yes, he has. And he's still in the game. Aragon with the basketball for the Colts. Pulls up, foul line jumper, barely grazes the rim. Stick back up and in that time by Mateo Esquivel. He's got 4, his first field goal of the game, and now back to a 4-point lead for South, 20-16. The Colts with some token pressure in the backcourt. Now dribbling across will be Padilla. Padilla dribbling on the left wing. Now swings the basketball over to Lucero. Lucero with a pass down low. Layup is blocked out of bounds. They're going to call a foul.
Yeah, probably Ray J. Aragon with a reach.
Okay, because that was a clean
we'll
block.
We'll see. They're going to get Escobar for that. I'm
That
not
was a
sure if
clean
I
block.
like that
No,
call.
That was a clean block right there.
I love
He
my boy
called the
Ronnie
whistle
over
blew
there.
before he blocked the basketball.
That's why I thought it was going to be
I
on
didn't
Ray
like
J.
that call.
That's
First
why I
free
thought it
throw
was
on the
going to
way
be
is
Ray J
good.
from down below with the reach.
The whistle blew before he even blocked the shot. First free throw on the way is good, though. He's got to take advantage. And that's 3 points for Jaden Padilla. South lead 3. South lead is 2. East playing very, very well. What do you expect in this game?
Just what you see, more of this.
All right.
East is going to compete. That's what Mike Massaro does. Him and his staff do a great job.
Now Dez with
They've got a lot of history on the east side.
Absolutely, man. Here's Maurice Austin. Kind of gone cold here in the second quarter. They're really switching off their defense on him. Now the pass on to Floyd. Inside of Marita, and he has it knocked away by Martin. And loose basketball goes to Trio. Now a pass goes over in the left wing to Martin. Shot on the way, off the rim, no good. Rebound fought for, and the jump ball called. And who gets the possession arrow?
Isaiah Trujillo battling for it underneath. Him and Ray J. Aragon. East basketball.
So Aragon's going to leave the game, and Andres Cuda will make his first appearance. Also in the game for Pueblo South will be Jeff Bach, and he's going to take out Marita. Marita, pretty slow night so far. So East with the basketball, down by 2. Here's a wide open three-pointer on the left wing, off the misses badly. That was Lucero, missed it. Here comes Austin back the other way. He goes behind the back, whips the pass over to Floyd. Now Floyd over to Cuda. Now Cuda back over to Maurice Austin, drives in, running left on the way, missed everything. Rebound taken out by Zayden Stevens. Austin ice cold in the second quarter. Only 2 points and more misses than field goals. East can still take the lead with a 3, tied with a 2. Playing that deliberate basketball. Now Padilla drives down the lane, running one-hander, no good. Boy, tough loss. Desmond Floyd thought about a long pass down court. Instead, he whips a two-hand pass to Austin. Austin over to Esquivel, layup on the way, and it is good. And what a terrific assist from Esquivel and from Austin. Esquivel with the shot, and now South back on top by 4. Martin back the other way. And that's going to be Stevens fouled as he tried to break a double team. Only 14 fouls on each team, so East will take it out on the side. They have let the kids play. Ramon Venegas makes his first appearance for Pueblo East.
Isaiah Trujillo will take a seat.
Thank you. With the basketball is Zayd Padilla. Now the pass goes over on the left wing to Caleb. That's Caleb Lucero. Now the pass on top to Stevens. Now Stevens looking. Now the cutter. He's just whipping the basketball around. Here's a basketball knocked away and goes out of bounds, and East will retain possession. Good defense that time by Desmond Floyd.
Yeah, Mateo Escobar is the one that got the fingertip, and he was streaking up the floor. And Desmond Floyd tipped it and just couldn't maintain possession of it because he had a wide open man for a wide open layup if he hauls that basketball in.
So he's kind of only down by 4. They've not let South go on one of their vaunted runs as Padilla with the basketball. Now gets it back over to Lucero. Now Lucero guarded closely, whipped the pass back over to Padilla. Now Padilla dribbles to the top of the key, cut off by Cuda. He's playing it very patient right now. Now with the basketball is Stevens. He's going to try to drive. He's cut off. Now whips it over to Martin. He's trying to find some kind of an opening. South won't let him. And Desmond Floyd with a great steal. And he lost the dribble. He gets it back, swings the pass over to Maurice Austin. Austin tried to dribble between a double team and turned it over. He had a man wide open on the baseline. Here comes East back the other way. Stevens with a pass over to Martin. Martin with a pass back over to Zayden Stevens. He looked, parks it, shot, air ball, missed everything. Here comes East back the other way. Escobar with a pass down court, and South turns it over again. Jeff Baca out of control, but actually South gets it back. Here's wide open, three-pointer by Escobar, misses badly on the front of the rim. A minute 25 left to go, and the basketball knocked out of bounds, and East will get it back.
Well, good hustle back the other way by both teams. But these two teams have a great rivalry. This is a big-time rivalry game right out of the chute.
It really is, man. It really is. Kids grew up knowing each other. So South still with a 4-point lead, winding down the second quarter. Into the game now is Javen Cisneros. He drives by Cota, running layup on the way, missed it. Battle for the rebound, taken out by Cota. Long pass down, attempted pass down to Esquivel, and knocked out of bounds by Pueblo East. That was some great hustle that time by MJ Delgado.
Yeah, good transition, good hustle. Getting back on defense, not to allow the South Colts to get an easy layup.
So Aragon will look for somebody. Finds Esquivel on the right wing. Knight drives down the lane. Swings a pass on the baseline. Three-pointer on the way. Good! Big shot that time by Jeff Baca. And that extends South lead to 7 at 25-18, and the crowd can feel it. 45 seconds to go in the second quarter. Now Martin dribbling on the left wing. Each has got to be very careful right here, JJ. 25-18. Maybe they should just play for one shot.
Yeah,
man.
play for a shot and try to get a high percentage shot.
Caleb Lucero goes in, whips the pass down low. Layup is good. Jay, just what you said, a high percentage shot. MJ Delgado with his first 2 of the game. South lead is 5. Running layup on the way and did is good. Baca with another layup. Been a spark off the bench with 5 quick ones. 15 seconds left. South on top by 7. In the backcourt is MJ. Delgado drives down. He lost the handle. And getting the basketball is a lot of players down low. And good defense by South as their crowd comes alive.
Yeah, Floyd came up with it. Nice job jumping on the ball by Caleb Lucero, I believe. And Floyd wins that draw, if you will, and he's going to inbound the basketball with 7 seconds on the clock, the length of the floor to go.
Well, Dame Lillard, 30 first half points. The Nuggets, too many haymakers. They knock out Portland 122-113. All right, Aragon pulls up, jumper on the way, off the backboard, no good. And that's the end of a very entertaining first half of play. Let's take a timeout and hear a fine word from our sponsors. How about me giving up to one of them? They're going to re-sign up with us. My boys Carl and Lonnie Elliott, Gigi's Barbecue and Catering, 1600 Highway 50 West, offering delicious smoked meats and more by the pound or the plate for special events. Ask about their catering as well. Once again, that is Gigi's Barbecue. We'll be back after this. South on top, 27-20. This is high school basketball 2023 on the ticket.
ColoradoHealth.com, a health insurance agency, has opened an enrollment center right here in Pueblo. They're located at 102 Victoria Avenue, Suite 110 on the Riverwalk. They offer individual and family care plans, Medicare and employer group plans as well. They're also certified by Connect for Health Colorado. Also, Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield. The director of this beautiful facility, Sean Che Casados, has worked hard to open his office to serve the Pueblo community. Give them a call at 719-359-5289 and enroll today at ColoradoHealth.com.
Are you ready to stake your claim on the best grill in the neighborhood? Better head to Bounty and Yield Meat Market, 2029 South Pueblo Boulevard near Big Bear Wine and Liquor. The best burgers and steaks start with the best meats. Bounty and Yield Meat Market features all natural Colorado-grown beef, pork, chicken, buffalo, and elk. No hormones, no antibiotics. From farm to table, Bounty and Yield. Your all-natural, all-local meat and grocery source. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 7 p.m., 2029 South Pueblo Boulevard. For weekly specials and meat packages, you never have to leave town for quality meats. Pueblo's Bounty and Yield.
For a life of comfort, convenience, and enjoyment, welcome to Azteca Apartments.
We provide luxurious apartments and quality living for seniors 62 years and over, or those with disabilities. Our facility is smoke-free and features beautiful balconies with scenic mountain views and 24/7 maintenance for your safety. Our income-based rent and free utilities make Azteca Apartments an affordable option for any budget. With our healthcare education and physical fitness activities and various entertainment venues, we provide the necessities for a fulfilling life. Due to our high-quality maintenance and energy program, we were recognized as the #1 property in Colorado by the Governor's Energy Office in 2011. Experience a better way to live at Azteca Apartments.
Angelus Chapel Funeral Directors has been providing Pueblo and Colorado Springs communities with the same service they have provided their own family for many, many years. To treat every woman as if she were our mother or sister, every man as if he were our father or brother. Angelus Chapel Funeral Directors continues to provide caring and compassionate service with dignity and respect. And remember, when you lose someone you love, call someone that you can trust. Angelus Chapel Funeral Directors, online at angeluspueblo.com.
Here's where your shape takes shape. Reps Union Avenue Sports Complex. Reps is Pueblo's premier fitness center and training complex, state-of-the-art, with huge workout areas, top-of-the-line equipment, and nationally accredited trainers and instructors. You're part of the most modern fitness complex in southern Colorado. Reps has over 21,000 square feet of workout space, including cardio machines, free weights, steam, sauna, large locker room. Take the tour at 110 South Union Avenue. Go online to repsetgo.com. Proud to support high school athletics.
Welcome back to high school basketball 2023 on SoCoTicket.com. Interesting first half. The Colts with a late surge. East had it down to 2 points throughout most of the second quarter, but South now on top by 7 at 27-20. And with that said, let's take a look at the scoring tallies for Pueblo South. You got Ray J. Aragon with 2. Great game for Jeff Baca off the bench. Didn't see him much earlier this season. He's been really playing well. 5 points. Let's see, Andre could have played. He did not score. Same with Desmond Floyd, but Floyd has some great hustle balls right there. Leading scorer for South is Maurice Austin with 10. 6 points from Mateo Escobedo. Hardham Jones with 2 early field goals, and he has 4. For Pueblo East, you got 2 points from Jaden Stevens. You got 3 points from Jaden Padilla. You got 2 points for MJ Delgado. You got 5 points from Caleb Lucero and 6 points from Kadir Martin. Martin having an exceptional first half of play as well. East up to the task with South on top right now by a score of 27-20. It's halftime from the Southwest Motor State Fair Event Center. Nice crowd on hand. We're certainly happy to have you here on YouTube and also our website at SoCoTicket.com. We're going to take it back and break down the first half and get you set for the second half after this on SoCoTicket.com.
At Golden Gate Medical Supply, we haven't forgotten the importance of individualized attention and customer service. So whether you need medical supplies for the bedroom, bathroom, rehab aids, diabetic supplies, or wheelchairs and scooters, we are committed to improving your quality of life. We also know it isn't always easy for customers to leave their home. That's why we offer free delivery. Ask us about non-medical or non-emergency medical transportation so we can schedule your custom fitting today. Golden Gate Medical Supply, your gateway to better health.
Having a healthy smile begins and ends with regular dental checkups. It's the key, and that's exactly what every family can expect from Park West Dental. Parents are always welcome in the treatment areas to comfort their child. We accept Medicaid and most insurances with little or no cost to you. Park West, trusted dental and vision care for infants, children, and teens. Immediate appointments available. Call 544-3054. Online, visit youthdentalvision.com.
No matter what comes, don't ever be stuck at home again. Start your fantastic summer with the help of the Topper Factory and RV Center in Pueblo. Whether working virtually or schooling your kiddos from home, make everyday living an outdoor adventure in a camping trailer from Forest River or Gulf Stream Coach. The Topper Factory and RV Center in Pueblo has everything needed for your truck or SUV to make this dream a reality, including financing with approved credit. And remember, when the going gets tough, the tough go camping.
The outlook for overpriced pizza has never been better. I mean, who's gonna stop us?
But, sir, Little Caesars has the lowest price pizza delivered, guaranteed.
Price is one thing. Taste is another.
And right now, try Little Caesars Pizza topped with Millburger Farms Pueblo chili. Locations in Pueblo and Pueblo West to serve you. Little Caesars Pizza, big on taste, thin on price. Now serving Millburger Farms Pueblo chili, Little Caesars Pizza.
Hey everybody, this is Tony Wright. In a competitive world of the roofing industry, one company stands out, JR Roofing and Maintenance, located at 5303 Manor Ridge Drive right here in Pueblo. They specialize in commercial and residential along the Front Range of Colorado. That includes Pueblo, Colorado Springs, and Denver. They specialize in roofing of all types, full re-roofs, maintenance, and leak calls. They work with many types of roofing materials and applications as well. So check them out. That's JR Roofing and Maintenance, serving the Front Range of Colorado.
This program is brought to you in part by Spectrum Community Services, home and community-based services to persons with developmental disabilities. For more information, call 545-4057. Spectrum Community Services, adding more to life.
Welcome back to high school basketball 2023 on SoCoTicket.com. Our featured game tonight, the doubleheader says Pueblo East taking on Pueblo South, and East trailing South by a score of 27-20. And East playing quite well, but boy, South, that little late surge got them the lead. And the coach, maybe not explosive as they were last year, but man, they're still a dangerous team.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And South can light it up from anywhere on the floor, and we've seen that over the course of several years in just tradition and history. Both teams can do that. But I'll tell you what, Mike Massaro has got to be thrilled with the way his team is sitting right now, because they were competing. They got out to a really good start. And what they've done with South is they limited the South to just one three-pointer, and they've only put South at the free throw line 2 times, and that was Mateo Escobar who hit them both. But that's the only free throws that they shot in the first half. And for Pueblo East, they've really done a nice job. Same thing. They've knocked 2 from beyond the arc, and they're the same with 2 free throws. Jaden Padilla was 2 of 2 from there. So the referees are doing a pretty good job. They've done a nice job to let the teams play basketball and let them get into a rhythm. So that's why the game was fast moving in that first half. But again, with the way East has really played, I think they've done a great job to defend. And when they slowed down and got into their set and they took care of the basketball, good things happened. Where they had the little mishaps were when they were trying to push tempo.
Yes.
And not valuing the possession.
Yes.
They were trying to get off and running and trying to force the action, and they would give it up. A quick turnover, a bad shot, or they would settle for a bad shot. But when they were patient in the half-court set, they were able to get it deep in the low block. Not only were they get it to deep in the low block, they were sharing the basketball underneath and getting some easy layups.
What does it say about Mike Massaro? Look at his team back in December 3rd and 4th, their first game in that County Hornet tournament. They just look bad.
Right.
They look like they didn't even belong in varsity basketball. Yeah, credit to him and his staff, man. They really corrected a lot of things, and they're starting to develop some leadership. I do think this first 3 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes of this third quarter is going to be key. I always say, if you're the underdog, keep the game close coming down the stretch. If it's a real tight game in the fourth quarter, usually the pressure turns to the favorite.
Absolutely. You're going to give yourself a chance down the stretch if you keep it close. Right now they're down 27-20 as we get ready for third quarter action. Like you said, at 2 to 3 minutes, they need to maintain, take care of the basketball. If they get the opening tip, they're going to have possession here. It looks like Eagles will have it moving from right to left. But again, they need to come up with something big. Doesn't have to be a spectacular play, but just find a basket right out of the chute.
All right, here we go. East will take it out. Bucket here. We're doing very well, down by 7, 27-20. Nice crowd here at the event center. East with the basketball. MJ Delgado has been really good for this team as of late. Swings a pass down on the low blocks. And here's a pass over to Martin. Jumper is no good. Foul will be called on Pueblo South. And the pass from Martin came from Ramon Venegas. So it'll be 2 free throws for East. A great chance to get some points while the clock is not moving. Usually a low-scoring game like this, every possession really has extra meaning, you know. First free throw is a brick off the back iron, no good. Martin, a great game nevertheless with 6 first-half points.
And who committed that foul? Was that Mateo Escobar?
Yes. Second free throw by Martin, and he missed it. Back the other way comes Aragon, blows by his man, stops. Bank shot, no good. Foul, Pueblo East. Ray J looking pretty good tonight. And, you know, think about it, you look at Ray J, man, you look at Desmond, Maurice, and a senior-dominated team. This is it for these guys, you know. They went to the state championship game last year and lost a heartbreaker to Lewis Palmer. It's now or never.
Right, and that's the thing. You got to play with some emotion. You got to play with some heart.
Foul on Jaden Padilla. That's his first. The free throw is good for Ray J.
Not to be Johnny Raincloud, but going back to that COVID year, the Final Four never happened on the boys' side. It happened on the girls' side.
West had
an opportunity.
West had a chance to win it all that
Absolutely.
year.
As Aragon goes 2 of 2.
Man.
But, yeah, and I'm just bringing that up because the point I'm going to make, or I want to make, is that you can't take anything for granted.
That's right. All right, East down by 9, 29-20. Eagles got to get a bucket here. You need to be real careful. With the basketball is Stevens. Dribbles over to the left wing. Now drive down, cut off nicely by Aragon. Now gets a pass back over to Jaden. That's Jaden Padilla. Now the pass back over to Delgado. And let's see, what do they call here? Another foul will be called on South. Maurice Austin with a foul. That's his second.
It's going to be number 2 on Reese.
Two quick team fouls for South, one for East. Fouls have not been a factor in this game. Here's a pass into Martin. Guarded closely on the baseline. He's going to turn around, jump shot on the way, and did is good.
He sure is athletic. Look at him elevate, man. He rises above everybody to get that basket. Hit that bunny from point-blank range. That's one you're supposed to make.
Absolutely, and he did. Martin with 8 points. South lead down to 7 at 29-22. Very deliberate game. Now with the basketball is Mateo. That's Mateo Esquivel. He's going to shake and bake. Cut off nicely by Martin. Whips a pass on top to Floyd. Now Floyd gets it back over to Maurice Austin. Both teams playing great defense. Both teams well coached. Now Austin, here comes a double team. Finds a man, Esquivel. He drives in, throws up a shot. No good, but a foul. Great body control that time by Mateo.
And that's a great job by Maurice Austin. He does such a nice job to recognize the open player. He got double teamed. He immediately got his eyes up looking because he saw 2 yellow jerseys. He knew somebody was there.
So Venegas with the foul. That's his first. 2 free throws coming for South. Mateo Esquivel. Solid game tonight so far. First free throw on the way is good. He's got 7. Got to find out if how Central and Pueblo West came out.
Yeah, I got to see what the final was with County.
Yeah.
County beats, 51-47.
Who they beat?
They beat Centennial tonight.
Centennial
was up by 2 at the half, 27-25.
Esquivel second free throw good, 31-22. South Central League. Oh, almost a turnover and a lucky break for Pueblo South as Jaden Padilla lost a handle, but it bounced off the chest of one of the Colts. He'll take it out on the side. Like I said, East has got to be careful here. Down by 9, 31-22. 6:32 and counting here in the third quarter. Here's a three-pointer on the left wing. It's off the back iron, no good. Missing that was Isaiah Trujillo. Harlem Jones with the rebound. Now here comes a pass over to Aragon three-pointer off the short end, no good. Second offensive rebound to South, and a free throw line jumper rolls off, no good for Maurice Austin, and the ball goes over to Pueblo East.
Mateo Esquivel did a great job. He recognized that he couldn't haul the basketball in, so he tipped it out to Reese and had a wide open look and just didn't get it to go.
Good sign for South in this game for one reason. Austin's been way off tonight in a lot of ways, as Martin almost turned it over, but he gets it over to his teammate. Running layup on the way, no good by Padilla. Rebound taken out by Harlem Jones. He gives it over to Esquivel. Now the pass on top. Now the bad pass by Austin again. Austin's been off all night.
Yeah, let him a little much. He found a cutting Harlem Jones, and he just missed him off his fingertips.
What I was going to get to, he hasn't had his A game tonight talking about Maurice, but his team has a 9-point game. Other players really stepping up, and that's a good possession.
You got to have balance.
Absolutely.
You got to have balance.
All right,
your team leader's going to get his. It's everybody else that's going to make the difference.
So MJ Delgado's going to be fouled. And South piling up the fouls in the third quarter, something they did not do the entire first half. And for Ray J. Aragon now to be foul number 1. I don't know why they're not putting the foul. Okay, now they go right there. His first. Need to post it on the scoreboard, guys. Boy, hard to believe this thing opened up in December of 1995. Here's a three-pointer on the baseline. Delgado misses it off the back. Check that. Lucero misses off the back iron, no good. Bank shot. Offensive rebound, and the bank shot is good by Martin.
He's a difference maker. Man,
yes,
oh, man, he's athletic. He's strong.
Got 10. Here's a jumper on the way in the lane. Misses by Mo. Maurice Austin continues to be off. 31-24. South lead 7. Here comes Padilla back the other way. Now Martin has it on the left wing. South of the man-to-man. Now the pass goes on top to Caleb Lucero. Now Lucero back over to MJ Delgado. Now Lucero has it. East being very patient down by 7. He's cut off nicely by Jones. Finds a man, give and go, reverse flip on the way, and it is good.
That's a nice job by Jaden Padilla to use the body to shield that defense, and a good finish inside.
And he's got 5. And South lead down to 5. Aragon swings the pass down to Harlem Jones. Turnaround hook shot, no good. And the basketball goes out of bounds to Pueblo East.
Actually, it's going to stay Southway. Harlem Jones battling down low there
South.
with MJ Delgado, and it's off Delgado's fingertips.
All right, thank you,
6 points for Jaden Padilla.
Yeah.
And he is really getting it done.
Now you got Isaiah Trujillo coming into the game, along with, I believe, Stevens. And here's a Harlem Jones three-pointer from the top of the key, no good. Battle for the rebound. Coming down with it is Desmond Floyd. How are they going to call traveling when he was dribbling the basketball?
And Floyd's going to get an explanation from the referee.
He was dribbling, though.
Yeah, I know.
He didn't pick the ball up.
And there was actually contact, and it was inadvertent contact, but he actually got tripped, and that's why he had to dribble, but he maintained dribbling to the basketball. If you're going to call him for anything, maybe even been out of bounds. But I don't like the travel.
And here's a steal by Austin. It's going to be a layup on the way, and it is good. So Maurice Austin with the bucket. He's got 12. Now South back on top by 7 at 33-25. And what do we have here? Timeout taken by Easton. A good one right there. 4:20 left to go in the third quarter with the score. South 33, East 26. We'll be back after this. High school basketball continues on SoCoTicket.com.
Think about how good it feels when people really get you, like the friends who come over when a big game is on. The neighbors next door always bring your favorite buffalo dip. Your in-laws know you need silence during clutch plays, and everyone knows about your special post-win fist bump. It's kind of like having a State Farm agent like Melissa Arriaga D'Angelo. Melissa's here to get to know you and understand your life, so she can make it easy for you to protect what's important. Get an agent that gets you and your fist bumps. Call State Farm agent Melissa Arriaga D'Angelo, 543-7091, or melissa@melissadangelo.com.
Welcome back to action here. 33-26 is the lead for Pueblo South. Very intense battle tonight. As with the basketball is Isaiah Trujillo. Now swings the pass over to Zayden Stevens. Now here is Javen Cisneros. Now the pass over to Trujillo. Driving down the lane. Whips the pass on the baseline. Turn around jumper on the way is good. Tough shot that time by Zayden Stevens. He's got 4.
That's an athletic move by Zayden. That's what he brings, man.
East lead down to 5. Check that South lead down to 5, 33-28. Here's an no-look pass for Austin. Layup on the way is blocked. Well, Desmond Floyd had a shot blocked. And now foul in the backcourt called on Desmond Floyd.
He's going to get called for the trip or the blocking call. And that was a frustration because he thought he got fouled.
Yep. So for Desmond Floyd, that'll be his second. Tough call right there. But, you know, you got to keep your cool on the court. And now what? Now they call him Cisneros.
On the inbound play.
All right. So that's his first there. South of the 5-point lead on the basketball. Austin, who's been ice cold tonight, so with the exception of the first quarter, goes in. Layup, his shot is blocked. And a nice block there by Caleb Lucero. And now Trujillo has a knock away. He gets it back. East with the basketball in the backcourt. Here they come. Pass goes over and on attempt to pass in the left wing. Austin was grabbed. No call. He throws a dangerous pass down low. And the ball goes off of East out of bounds. And South will get it back. This is definitely Pueblo East and Pueblo South.
Yeah, and if the referees don't take control.
So Martin comes back in the game. And leaving will be Jaron Cisneros. Couple of back-to-back turnovers. Here's Aragon driving on the baseline. He's cut off. Now whips it over to Floyd. He had an open shot but didn't take it. Now gets it back to Austin. South trying to play for a high percentage shot. Now to pass over to Floyd. Oh, excuse me.
Bless you.
Now
East
here,
is in a 1-3-1 zone, looks
trying
like.
to take away Austin. Now with the basketball on the left wing is Baca. South just working it around. Aragon has it on top. South milking the clock. A low-scoring game right here. Now Austin has it on the left wing. Going to try to get off. Spins around. Throws the pass over to Floyd. Parks it for 3. No good. And another rebound by Baca. Spark off the bench. Gives it over to Aragon. Aragon pulls it back but will not pull the trigger on the shot. Now Aragon dribbling on the left wing. South controlling the boards. He lost the dribble. Gets it back. Throws the ball. Knocked hit momentarily, but Austin gets it now over to Baca. Baca looking. Seems to pass over to Esquivel on the baseline. He's going to spin in the lane. Whips the pass on the baseline. Aragon 3-point on the way. He got it. Big shot right there.
That's
Ray J. Aragon.
That's a big possession for the South Colts. Huge possession.
Huge possession, and now they're on top by 8 at 36-28. Here comes Padilla back the other way. Whips it over to Martin. Drives down the lane. Runner on the way. Bank shot no good. Rebound taken on by Floyd. Long pass down to Austin. Layup on the way and it is good.
Beautiful layup.
And a timeout on the floor taken by Pueblo East. And just like that, the Colts have exploded. 1:51 left to go in the third quarter. Pueblo South 38, Pueblo East 28. What do you say? What do you know? We'll be right back after this timeout on SoCoTicket.com.
Hey, good folks, once again, this is Tony Wright. Now, even though I changed locations, I still get my barbecue at Gigi's Barbecue, located on Highway 50 West, right across from Chick-fil-A. From their lip-smacking ribs, pulled pork to the juicy brisket, Gigi's has it all. Gigi offers a friendly, down-to-earth atmosphere to dine in, and they can also bring the food to you as well. Gigi's can cater from 30 people up to 300 or more. They were also voted Best Barbecue in Pueblo in 2015. So get your barbecue fix on today at Gigi's, located on Highway 50 West, right across from Chick-fil-A.
Proud to support area student athletes. Benefits Broker Insurance at 20 Club Manor Drive in Pueblo. The Benefits Broker team of agents has over 100 years of service in employee benefits and individual health care needs. Steve Shirley, Dave Vecchio, and the entire team prides themselves on the level of knowledge and service they bring to you, the client. Benefits Broker is your 24/7 resource for a variety of essential benefits-related information and with a proven dedication and commitment to excellence. Benefits Broker Insurance Pueblo in the Paycheck Dental Building and online at benefitsbroker.com.
Welcome back to high school basketball 2023 on SoCoTicket.com. And what about the play of Jeff Baca off the bench? Not only does he have 5 points, he has some key rebounds, and Pueblo South, which couldn't get a board in the first half, dominating the glass in the second half, and that's why they lead 38-28, and there's a steal in the backcourt. Now East gets it back. Driving the other way is Isaiah Trujillo. Now it gets over to Martin. Martin will over to Zayden Stevens. Stevens with a pass inside. Reverse layup on the way. It is good. And that is my man, MJ Delgado. He's got 2 in this quarter. South back on the lead down to 8 at 38-30 late here in the third quarter. Now Aragon dribbling on the top of the key. Whips a pass over to the left wing. Floyd Desmond's been pretty good tonight. Pass over to Austin. Austin's going to pull the trigger on the 3. No good. Short again. Rebound taken out by Lucero. Now Caleb will dribble across midcourt himself. Lost the handle. Now gives it up to Delgado. MJ guarded closely. Now swings the pass over to Stevens. Three-pointer from the top of the key. Missed it. That would have been a huge shot for East, but they chased down a rebound. Martin tried to pass inside. Kicked away by Desmond Floyd. East retains possession. Real quickly, Bounty and Yield Market, your friendly neighborhood butcher, or offering range-fed meats and more. See them online at baysmeatmarket.com. Now with the basketball on the right wing is Lucero three-pointer. It's good.
Wow, Caleb Lucero with his 8th point pulls the trigger on a long 3.
Yes, he did. South lead at 5, 38-33. East will not go away. Aragon driving in the lane, gives it over to Austin. I checked that to Floyd. Now Floyd over to his man. Layup on the way, and it is good. Boy, he is so smooth. Mateo Esquivel, he's in double figures with 10. Every time East hits something, South answers with a holler back. Back the other way comes Isaiah Trujillo, drives down, finds a cutter, layup on the way, and it is good. Great ball movement. MJ Delgado coming to life. He's got 6. South lead back down to 5. 10 seconds go here in the third quarter. Now Aragon looking, dribbling on the right wing. Now he's going to try to direct traffic. Whips a pass over to the left wing to Austin. Drives down, stops. Off balance jumper, no good. And that's the end of the third quarter, and East hanging right there. 3 quarters in the books with the score. Pueblo South 40, Pueblo East 35. We'll take a timeout, and we'll be right back after this. This is high school basketball 2023 on SoCoTicket.com.
At Golden Gate Medical Supply, we haven't forgotten the importance of individualized attention and customer service. So whether you need medical supplies for the bedroom, bathroom, rehab aids, diabetic supplies, or wheelchairs and scooters, we are committed to improving your quality of life. We also know it isn't always easy for customers to leave their home. That's why we offer free delivery. Ask us about non-medical or non-emergency medical transportation so we can schedule your custom fitting today. Golden Gate Medical Supply, your gateway to better health.
The outlook for overpriced pizza has never been better. I mean, who's gonna stop us?
But, sir, Little Caesars has the lowest price pizza delivered, guaranteed.
Price is one thing. Taste is another.
And right now, try Little Caesars Pizza topped with Milberger Farms Pueblo chili. Locations in Pueblo and Pueblo West to serve you. Little Caesars Pizza, big on taste, thin on price. Now serving Milberger Farms Pueblo chili, Little Caesars Pizza.
This program is brought to you in part by Spectrum Community Services, home and community-based services to persons with developmental disabilities. For more information, call 545-4057. Spectrum Community Services, adding more to life.
And here we go. Fourth and final quarter underway as Pueblo South with a 5-point lead over East. East just hanging around. We'll see what happens here. South with a basketball to start the quarter. Ray J. Aragon with it on the left wing. Now whips it over to Esquivel. Mateo drives in. Whips a pass on the baseline to Desmond. Desmond Floyd looking. Now swings it over in the base. Three-pointer is missed and a bad shot that time by Baca. He hit those in the first half. Here comes East back the other way. MJ Delgado whips a pass over to Lucero. Three-pointers off the rim, no good. And rebound is fought for. And it's getting physical down there, and that's going to be a foul on Pueblo East.
Yeah, that's going to be a foul there on Kader Martin. A little frustration. He thought he got fouled. He thought he got pushed, and he might have had an argument because there was a small cluster of players, and he came flying out of there.
A couple of tough calls here and there, but overall officials are doing a heck of a job here. 40-33 as Aragon dribbling on the top of the key. Swings a pass on the high post to Mateo. Now finds his man. Layup on the way is good. Maybe that'll get Maurice going to layup. Great assist there from Esquivel. Maurice with 16. South lead is 7 at 42-35. Martin dribbling on the left wing. Now drives down the lane, blows by his man. Layup on the way, no good. Basketball batted around. Rebound taken on by Aragon. And he has a knock away from behind. Good job by Caleb Lucero. Here comes Stevens. Finds her cutter. Layup on the way, no good. And a foul will be called on Pueblo South. East doing it with the defense
Floyd.
again. Yep.
A score to pass along. I don't have the score, rather, but a final. Central beat West in overtime by 5 tonight.
Whoa.
It took overtime. Thanks, Kevin.
Thanks, Mr. Santry. Yeah.
Wow.
Whoa.
An
it's
overtime
league play,
win.
huh?
It's
That's
league
right.
play. It's opening
night. It's a whole
night.
different ball game, man. So, again, once again, 3 fouls on Desmond Floyd. 42-35. Our pitcher, Ronnie Garcia, trying to coordinate the clock. Jerry Santos and Ronnie Garcia as good as they get, huh?
And they've been around forever. They're veterans,
right.
man. Great athletes in their own right and now giving back to the game.
So Caleb Lucero missed the first of 2, his first free throw attempt tonight.
He's got 8 points so far.
42-35. Second free throw on the way. He got that one to fall.
I'll take 1 of 2.
Yep. All right, here he comes. Desmond Floyd will dribble down court. South, a lot of great ball handlers on the team. They played well. Austin's been off, but everybody else has played well. Passing to Austin. He lost the handle, gets it over to Aragon. And now Ray J back over to Baca. Baca holds up, gets it on top. Floyd, now the pass over to Esquivel. He's lost the handle, but gets it back, drives down. Underhand layup on the way, no good. Good move, just couldn't finish it. That could be good for East with the rebound. It's Jaden Padilla. He's still now swinging pass over to MJ. Delgado has it taken away by Austin. Running layup on the way, and it is good. That's a huge turnaround right there.
Yeah, it's a big defensive play, and he is
Boy,
so
East
good in the
got
open
to
court.
Stop, man, and they turn the ball over, and now it's an 8-point lead. And another steal by Pueblo South. Baca swings it down to Ray J. Shot no good. Tap up, it's good.
Yeah, that's Austin with a tip.
Maurice Austin with a tip, and just like that, South lead is 10, 46-36, and a timeout on the floor has been taken by Pueblo East.
There's
will take
what
one
South
as well.
does. South doing South, scoring quick, fast, and
in a hurry. All right, timeout on the floor. Colts on top by 10. Stick around, folks. We'll be back after this on SoCoTicket.com.
When selecting your insurance coverage, you want to work with an agent that takes the time to understand your needs and cares about meeting those needs. Deborah Marino is that agent at Pueblo Insurance, providing unbeatable service since 2009. She can help you find the protection you deserve at the price you can afford, specializing in home and auto insurance as well as other specialty insurance. They work one-on-one with each client to ensure that you receive the right policy to fit your situation. Pueblo Insurance, 1636 Highway 50 West, your local hometown insurance agent, next to East Coast Pizza. Phone 542-0948. When you need to get around town quickly and easily, call City Cab 719-543-2525. With City Cab of Pueblo, you get convenient, safe, and affordable transportation around Pueblo and surrounding areas 24/7. City Cab is Pueblo's #1 transportation company with safe and friendly drivers. If you need airport and Medicaid shuttle services, City Cab has your travel covered from Colorado Springs to Denver and beyond. Just call 719-543-2525 or simply book online at pueblocitycab.com.
All right, back to action. Pueblo East getting rocked in middle stages of the third quarter. Once trailed by 4, now 10, 46-36. And a lot of pressure being applied from Austin. MJ Delgado holds up near midcourt, and he throws it away.
Well, there's that pressure, the ball pressure by South. And, you know, right now in this fourth quarter, you're seeing what their preseason built them to do. They played a gauntlet of a preseason schedule.
Great point.
They played big physical teams. They played fast physical teams. And here they are. Look at what they're doing.
Now Aragon's going to drive down the baseline cutoff, finds a cutter. That is Baca, turnaround jumper. Got it! Man, where's he been all season long?
Mateo did a nice job. Mateo and Baca really have got to come up big, and they're finally showing what they're capable of tonight.
South back on top by 12, 48-36.
Can East match that now intensity?
Here's Lucero with a pass on top to Padilla. Padilla has it taken away by Austin. Austin has Padilla beat, goes in, layup on the way. Go to the foul! Austin going to work here in the fourth quarter, and now South really stretching the lead on top by 12 and a chance to make it 13. Just what you said.
Okay, so are they gonna count that basket?
30-second timeout.
Are they gonna say before the shot?
I don't know. They called a timeout. We'll figure it out when we come back.
Yeah, 48-36 remains the score. I got 50-36 unless they waved it off. So we'll find out after a break.
Hey everybody, this is Tony Wright. In the competitive world of the roofing industry, one company stands out, JR Roofing and Maintenance, located at 5303 Manor Ridge Drive right here in Pueblo. They specialize in commercial and residential along the Front Range of Colorado. That includes Pueblo, Colorado Springs, and Denver. They specialize in roofing of all types, full re-roofs, maintenance, and leak calls. They work with many types of roofing materials and applications as well. So check them out. That's JR Roofing and Maintenance, serving the Front Range of Colorado.
This program is brought to you in part by Spectrum Community Services, home and community-based services to persons with developmental disabilities. For more information, call 545-4057. Spectrum Community Services, adding more to life.
Yeah, that time.
The shot did not count. South had to take it away. I took 2 points away from Austin. I had to put 2 right back.
Right back, exactly.
Now it's a 14-point lead. South undaunted. They're on top by 14. And they're in control of this game with 4:24. Checked out about 4:41 to go here in the fourth and final quarter. Or maybe the fourth and final quarter. Zayden Stevens with a pass over to Trujillo. Trujillo finds a cutter. Wild shot in the lane. Missed badly that time by Lucero. Caleb misses. Here comes Desmond back the other way. Whips it, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Floyd, and that's a good call right there.
Yeah, nice no-look pass, but he needed to keep his eyes forward there.
So that's the fourth foul on Desmond Floyd. Might as well leave him in there. That's what I say. You got some capable guys on the bench.
Yeah, one Harlem Jones would be the next man coming up, I would think.
Yeah. So here we go. Stevens with the basketball. East needs some points here. Stevens pulls up, foul line jumper off the back iron, no good. East has gone ice cold. Rebound taken up by Austin. Now it gives up to Esquivel. Here's a three-pointer by Baca. Got it again! Baca with a bomb. Now all of a sudden, South lead is 17. Here comes Trujillo back the other way. Layup, but swatted out of bounds. What a block that time by Maurice Austin. Woo!
Yeah, and the Colt faithful love that play.
Yep.
He's like, what, 5'10"?
Yeah, but he's got
but
that
he plays much bigger.
He jumps. He's real quick.
He's like his brother.
But he jumps quick. He's quick off the ground.
Very much so. But he's like his older brother who's playing some JUCO basketball, who got a win last night,
and a steal by Baca. He's been run before he gets up to Austin. Austin trying to pass to Ray J, but is kicked out of bounds that time by Isaiah Trujillo. This even the game will be Jaden Padilla. We got Jaden.
And Javis Cisneros back in.
Yep. All right, Esquivel driving down, layup on the way, he got it.
Oh, that's good work.
He is so smooth. Mateo Esquivel with 12. Now South in control on top by 19.
They've been waiting for him to break out.
Yeah. Cisneros having a whole lot of trouble getting by Ray J. Aragon. They got to help him out. He gets a pass across, and getting it is Stevens. And what do we have here? A little touch foul called on South. They're going to give Ray J on that one. So that'll put East in the bonus with a 1-and-1.
That's number 2 on him, 7. 2 to give still for the East Eagles as far as the foul count is concerned.
But South playing really good as a team tonight. Bach has been a great spark off the bench.
3 of 6 overall from the charity stripe for Pueblo East tonight.
And now 4 of 7 as the first free throw is good from Zayden Stevens. He's got 5, 55-37. Second free throw on the way, and that one is good.
Getting it done when the clock has stopped. That makes a difference.
Here comes Ray J. Aragon. He's played very well tonight. He's dribbling on the top of the key. South going to just probably play it patient. Here's the pass inside to Austin. Spins on his man. Whips the pass on the baseline. Wide open. Baca parks it for a 3. Off the iron that time. Rebound taken on by Martin. He gives it up to Stevens. He's got a 2-on-2. He lost a handle. Basketball knocked around. Getting the basketball is Cisneros. He's trapped with a double team. Now he's looking. He's in trouble. He has it taken away. Taken away by Baca. Down to, that's going to be a foul. Down there to, excuse me, that was Desmond Floyd. Got my view blocked out there. Floyd's going to the foul line for 2 shots.
Are they going to get Kader Martin?
Yes.
Kader picked up foul number 3.
That's his third, yes.
Couple of big free throws for Des Floyd coming up here.
55-38 Colts down to 2:50 to go in the fourth quarter. Free throw on the way is off the back iron, no good. But he's played, you know, for somebody who hasn't scored tonight, he's played a heck of a game.
He's done. I was going to say he's done
And
a
he's
lot
played well
of things
tonight.
well tonight. He's disrupted dribbles. He's grabbed rebounds. He's deflecting passes. Starting some
Wow,
fast
he's played
breaks.
well tonight.
But he just hasn't scored.
And he
he's
missed that one. But he almost saved the ball from going. And what a great effort there, as those who are watching on the audio saw. But not able to save the ball. But nevertheless, a great effort by Desmond Floyd. So South Lee remains 17 at 55-38. Nap time.
Nap time, heck, nighty-night time.
Absolutely. Yep, that's right. So Stevens dribbles the ball on the baseline and another turnover to East. Some of the faithful starting to head to the exits. If you're traveling around the state, please be careful. There's a lot of snow in other parts of the state, too.
Yeah, had a little rain out in the county this afternoon here. Colorado Springs, a little light snow earlier. So we'll see how it fares.
So Ray J with a pass.
Love you. See ya.
Dear. Take care. Thank you. Here's a 3 shot on the baseline. Esquivel with a shot. Was that a 2 or a 3?
I think it was a deuce.
It's a deuce. Esquivel with a nice shot on the baseline. I'm telling you, man, South plays shoots always. They've been shooting better in this place than their own gym for a long time.
Right. Well, it's good to see Jeff Baca and
take care. Thank you.
And Mateo.
3 shot on the baseline.
Oops, sorry.
Esquivel with a shot. Was that a 2 or a 3?
I think it was a deuce.
That's a deuce. Esquivel with a nice shot on the baseline. I'm telling you, man, South plays shoots always. They've been shooting better in this place than their own gym for a long time. So here we go. East with the basketball in the backcourt. And it's Martin has it taken away by Austin. Goes in. Oh, he tried to dunk it in. He missed it.
But man, look at him elevate, though.
Yes, he did. Martin's fouled in midcourt by Esquivel. Mateo, a heck of a game tonight with 14. But he does pick up the foul there. Well, he was going to try to yoke that one home.
He got up there. That was going. If he didn't lose the ball, that goes through. He flushes that baby.
Martin misses the front end of a 1-and-1. Scoreless in the fourth quarter. Rebound taken out by Esquivel. And a foul called on Pueblo East. Kader Martin, maybe a frustration foul there with his fourth. He played so well in the first half, missed some shots in the second. And now it's a 1-on-1 for Pueblo South and Mateo Escobar to the foul line. You mentioned that tough schedule, that gauntlet, man. That's why they play that for these times right here, huh?
Absolutely.
But then if they play some of those teams in the tournament, they'll have a better gauge on them, too.
Without a doubt.
I remember one time South, as a free throw is good by Escobar, they played a game against Mitchell in that 09 team. They won by about 48 points. They had to go to overtime to beat him in the grade 8. And that team was coached by Al Blanc.
Yep.
Second free throw by Mateo on the way is no good. Here comes East back the other way, just playing for the final score. The Colts on top by 20. And Cisneros throws it away again. Kuda knocks it away. Floyd with a behind-the-back pass. Layup on the way, and it is good.
Beautiful touch pass down inside by Escobar. Dumped it off there to Austin, and Mo finishes.
60-38. And there's another turnover. Austin gives it down court to, a bad pass there. Escobar passes it over, and getting the loose basketball is Maurice Austin.
Yes.
And he puts it back up and in.
Floyd tipped it to him.
And all of a sudden, South on top, 62-38. Back the other way comes MJ Delgado. He turns it over. Austin goes in, and they try to alley-oop lob. It was knocked away. Getting the loose basketball as Aragon shot up no good. Austin gets it, turnaround shot in and out, no good. And the rebound goes out of bounds to Pueblo South. Ramon Venegas battling one of the coach there. So I'll tell you what, a tremendous win for Pueblo South to open up league play. It was close for a half.
Yeah, and Coach Mike Massaro will tell you got to play 4 quarters. You got to play 4 quarters, but he's got to be pleased with the effort of his Eagles tonight.
Oh, they played very well. They just kind of ran out of gas there. Here's Aragon. Goes behind the back, throws up a shot. Off the back iron, no good. And a rebound taken out nice at that time by Ramon Venegas. Now he'll give it up there to Javen Cisneros. Cisneros dribbles across the midcourt, has it. Midcourt has it knocked away. Aragon knocked it away, and he gets the basketball back, and he lays it in. Ray
Started
J
with his
9.
defense.
64-38. Back the other way comes East. Here's a layup on the way by Venegas, and he got it.
Good job.
Ramon Venegas with a good finish there, and an over and back called on Pueblo South. Said Ray J stepped over the end line. So East will get it back. These two teams will play again, though.
Oh, of course they will.
Next time, South will be wearing the black the visiting uniforms. They used to be in the white. He's got to just forget this one and move on. Much improved team. Here's a three-pointer and misses badly. Missing that one for East is Garcia. And East gets the offensive rebound, three-pointer on the way, and that one's good.
MJ
Nice shot there
Delgado,
by
I like
MJ
that
Delgado.
kid.
He's got 9 points. 25 seconds ago, South's going to go to 1-0 in league play. And 7-6 overall. East is going to go to 0-1, 0-1 in league play, and fall to 3-11.
And the final moments right here, brought to you by State Farm Insurance of Pueblo. Here for game day and every day. That's Melissa Arriaga D'Angelo. Like a good neighbor, Missy is there, down to 3 seconds on the clock. She presents the final moments of this one.
And the final moment is here. The final score, Pueblo South runs away with it in the fourth quarter, and they knock off a game Pueblo East team, winning it by a score of 64-43. We'll take a timeout and come back and wrap it up after this on SoCoTicket.com.
It's game time, and what a great time for a Subway sandwich from Joe DeLeo Subway stores in Pueblo. With 4 Pueblo locations, there's one near you. Great before the game, after the game, or anytime. Make it the way you want, hot, cold, big, or epic. And it's always made fresh at Joe DeLeo Subway stores. Sandwiches and salads with health-conscious options. 3216 West Northern near South High School. In Blend, in Walmart on Pueblo's South Side. And the new location, 1271 West Pueblo Boulevard. At the corner of Lake and Pueblo Boulevard. Joe DeLeo Subway stores of Pueblo. Angela's Chapel Funeral Directors has been providing Pueblo and Colorado Springs communities with the same service they have provided their own family for many, many years. To treat every woman as if she were our mother or sister, every man as if he were our father or brother. Angela's Chapel Funeral Directors continues to provide caring and compassionate service with dignity and respect. And remember, when you lose someone you love, call someone that you can trust. Angela's Chapel Funeral Directors. Online at angeluspueblo.com.
For a life of comfort, convenience, and enjoyment, welcome to Azteca Apartments.
We provide luxurious apartments and quality living for seniors 62 years and over, or those with disabilities. Our facility is smoke-free and features beautiful balconies with scenic mountain views and 24/7 maintenance for your safety. Our income-based rent and free utilities make Azteca Apartments an affordable option for any budget. With our healthcare education and physical fitness activities and various entertainment venues, we provide the necessities for a fulfilling life. Due to our high-quality maintenance and energy program, we were recognized as the #1 property in Colorado by the Governor's Energy Office in 2011. Experience a better way to live at Azteca Apartments.
Come along and you can see how happy we can be.
Okay, that's
Did you
enough.
see Despicable Me?
No, good movie, yeah, yeah. Doing the old Pharaoh. I think that's a good way to end the game. Play a happy song.
You
Keep
betcha.
the tensions low. Keep a smile on people's faces, man. That's good psychology. Pueblo East runs away with it over. Check that. Pueblo South runs away with it as they knock off East by score 64-43. And what great balance for South as Ray J. Aragon finishes up with 9 points. Let's see, you've got 10 points for Jeff Baca. He was just tremendous off the bench. Andres Kuda played and did not score. Desmond Floyd missed a couple of free throws. He didn't score, but he did everything. Loose basketballs, punching the ball out of the other player's hands, leading to turnovers. He got key offensive rebounds. He could be a strong contender for the player of the game because he was just sensational tonight. By far the best game that we've seen him play throughout the season. Also, you've got Maurice Austin. Let's see, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26. He scored 12 of his 26 points in the fourth quarter when they really got those transition buckets going right there. You have Mateo Esquivel. He was tremendous as well. 15 points. You had Harlem Jones with 4 points and played well. Just a great team effort. Marcus Morita played and did not score. For Pueblo East, let's see. You had Zayden Stevens with 2 points, 5 for Jaden Padilla. You had 9 points for MJ Delgado. You had 10 points for Caleb Lucero, 2 points for Ramon Venegas, and a great game for Kadir Martin, especially in the first half. And he won it by a score of for 10 points. But South wins it, winning by a score of 64-43. JG, your final thoughts?
Well, the game kind of started out like I expected because East was going to bring some energy. They were going to play with some intensity. South knew they were going to have to weather the storm. And plain and simple, South definitely was East was the underdog coming into this one just because of that preseason schedule they played. South was, coming in, I believe, preseason number 2 ranked in this one. But you knew that East was going to be prepared to play this game. And you said it earlier, down the stretch, it seemed like they started to run out of gas because that defensive South, they just continued to put pressure. They were turning their defense into offense, especially late in that game when they had those flurries. It was like that middleweight or welterweight fight to where all of a sudden just bam, 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 bam.
Absolutely, man.
Scoring 3, 6, 9 points within a matter of under 30 seconds.
TKO.
Bingo.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it was, very entertaining basketball game, and you knew it would be. And these two teams will see each other again. But winners tonight, County wins at home over Pueblo Centennial. Pueblo Central goes on the road and wins at West tonight, and that was an overtime win tonight by 5 points. South wins here tonight. East girls winners here tonight as well. That's all the scores that we have for you, the finals, if you will. Coming up tomorrow, we'll see our first wrestling match of the year when we have South hosting Pueblo County tomorrow in varsity wrestling action. Gets underway at about 6:10. Tracy will join us on the broadcast with that one coming up tomorrow.
That's his specialty.
Yeah, absolutely. And so we'll have that for you beginning at about 6:10 tomorrow. Then on Friday, we'll wrap it up at Jim Ranson Court with the Central Wildcats and the Pueblo County Hornets, both winners tonight. One will suffer a loss in South Central League play early in the first week of league play.
And one more thing, speaking of our wrestling, congratulations to a wrestling standout, state champion Sebastian Freeman. He's going to take his 4.0 GPA, and he's going to go to Trinidad State and wrestle, and hopefully that'll lead to him getting to a D1. He's wrestled a 174. I've known his dad, Tony, for many years. He was an All-American at the University of Southern Colorado. Always good to see our local kids move on to the next level. Hey, great job, Chelsea. Great job, JJ. That'll wrap it up. The final score, again, the first game, the Pueblo South girls fall to East, but the boys belong to Pueblo South as they knock off East by a count of 64-43. We're going to talk to you tomorrow night from Pueblo South. Going to have some wrestling. This is SoCoTicket.com, your source for sports on the internet and beyond. And with that said, we'll talk to you tomorrow and have a great night.
This has been a sports presentation from SoCoTicket.com. The team that covers your team: Chelsea Lynn, Tracy Ring, Tony Wright, and JJ Valentine.
That one's got a chance to go, and it's gone. Kiss it goodbye. Well, up there by Newton, the second for one, down to first. In time, double play. From way downtown, switch. Back to the follow here at the buzzer. The Cats get the win. Are you kidding me? They're going to trigger it in, looking for help into Austin. Terrence for a three, counts if it goes. Good! Gets it to the back line, and good. Senior defensive specialist floats it short for that one, an A.
We hope you enjoyed the broadcast and invite you to join us again next time. Until then, have fun, be safe, and thanks for watching through our eyes. SoCoTicket.com, your ticket to high school sports and more in Southern Colorado.